going on, guys? We've had enough of work today. We're going to do some enjoyable work to help us calm down. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but that it's kind of how I feel. Like, I've been working on stuff all day and it's like 9 o'clock now. Let's do something that's enjoyable, some enjoyable work that we get satisfaction out of. And that's going to be working on the race tractor. Let me turn on the Best Arc MiG 145. Let her boot up and get ready to go. God, I love this welder. I can't talk enough about this welder. I actually bought the TIG attachment for it. It's just plug and play TIG welder. It's a stick, MIG, and TIG, and it's just a little guy. But it's in the toolbox over there. I bought the TIG attachment. I've never really played with TIG welding, but I think it's time I learn because I just have to learn. Something I got to do. Checklist. So yeah, this machine will do it. I bought the attachments for it. I just need to get the materials to do it and learn how to do it. I guess apparently this welder's different. This doesn't have the foot pedal. This is, I don't know. Anyway, we got some work to do under here on the old race tractor. Sorry about my hair, but we're wedged in here. That's because the exhaust is too high. It's actually too close to my belt. I might need to make a heat shield at some point, but we're not sure yet. I just cut this bar out here. This is going to be the cross brace between my Nerf bars. I want to make sure this system that I built here is sturdy. I don't really want any flex. I don't know what this machine's going to do, but I know I want tacks in the place that I need them. And then we're going to move on to trying to figure out for the 15th time our clutch. So that's all the talking we're going to do. We're going to do some working and sit back and enjoy. That should stiffen it up a little bit. We had some flex in the Nerf bars, and I don't want any flex. So whether it's right or wrong, I put a bar in there. I can't do it for the front, but the front is not as bad as the back because the back is centered across the front. Side than it does this side. That's the whole thing about the exhaust and the turn-in radius. I have to finish up these welds under here. I might do a little reinforcement there, and then I got my cobbed up steering shaft that I have to still invent. Not starting from scratch with a tube chassis right off the get-go is it's easy, but it's not good. Like my expectations are a lot more than what we're going to have out of this unit, but I'm at least going to make sure it's sturdy, safe, and not going to fall apart. So I think I'm just going to do some welding. Tonight seems like a nice weld night. This welder's got good heat, it's got good penetration, it's got good wire feed control. It just doesn't get as hot as I think it should to like flow in, so the welds don't look the greatest. But right now I'm on 110, so I can't complain about nothing. I just got to make sure they're burnt in really good. I'm not sure, but I think this is 30. I don't even think this isn't 35 wire. This is smaller than that also. That makes a big difference. It's enough to burn through that pipe. That's for sure. Definitely hot enough to burn through that. I got to do the throttle. That's got to be done. That's got to be done. I got all kinds of stuff to do. I think this tubing, I think is 3/16. This thing will burn right through it, so I gotta be careful and stitch weld. This is the same way. This is really thin and it wants to burn through, but I'd rather burn through hot and burn through it and fix it than to have it like not penetrated. just for me to go rip around. I could just throw this thing together and go have a ball on it. But I do think at some point in time, this thing's going to end up in somebody else's hands. And I don't want them riding around, cruising, doing whatever in a death trap. We're making some moves now. We got some stitches going on. I got a hole right there. Rookie. If you can't weld good, weld a lot. I love that saying. I can weld good, guys, but you also have to remember that I'm working with a $180 welder from Amazon, which I'm not hating on it. I love this welder. I've said it many times. This welder is the cat's meow. But we're not exactly building a titanium tube chassis either. Yep. Now over here, this is going to tell a story. We got a big hole right there. That's going to be a test. I think we can get it though. I got a nice armrest now. Let's get this bracket first. Come on now. Come on. You stop looking at me. You got it up. You're plugged in. Never mind. I was going to show you that weld. You got to see that weld. That's a good weld. I don't care who you are. This little thing is badass. Nice little bead right there. This right here is going to be take some time. So I realize maybe you can see the gap. There's a good 1/4 inch right there that we got to fill in. So that's what we're going to do here. God, I love this welder. What's that right there? Yeah. Nice. Vern's working good. The camera, everything's working good. This is a perfect night. Not so much. This is going to take a minute here, guys. I should have made my cuts a little cleaner. Oh, that was my leg. That burnt bad. right, we're not welding gas lines here, but let me stop the robot. Robot, stop. What do you think of that? You see it? It don't really look pretty, not in the light. It's still popping, it's hot. We filled that 1/4 inch gap. Here's that weld I wanted you to see. All right. Stark. MIG 145. All right. Very, very happy with that purchase. Situations along with some other stuff. Okay, camera, turn on. Robot. Okay. Okay, there you go. Thanks, buddy. The old robot's working good. All right, we got to do this one down here. That side's okay. I got to get this guy. I think I want to build strength. I did this early on, this whole lengthening process. This is going to be something I have to address because I did this early on with a, what are you looking at? You're not looking at me. I did this front section early on with a non-gas welder. And make it like better. I don't care about looks. I just need to make sure that it's strong. So, prioritize. So guys, I just wanted to jump in and show you what I got going on. It's not all unicorns and perfect world stuff. This is what I'm doing. I gotta clean up some welds. I gotta finish some welds and stuff like that. That's what's going on. I'm gonna get to going on. It's gonna kind of be a struggle. I did have one made, but it's not gonna work the way I want it to, so I need to rethink the whole idea and do it over. I don't know, maybe I'll call it a night. It's going on 10 o'clock, but I might just keep welding a little bit too, I don't know. But I'm sure you don't want to watch all that, so warm weather's coming. I got to ride this thing at least a couple times this year, so I need to get after it and get it done. I got some more painting coming. I got some more paint that I have to put on the rear fenders. The hood's painted, needs to be rubbed out and buffed. Then we got to get this thing tuned up because she's running a little wonky. Got to break it in, then we'll tune it, then we'll rip it and probably break my leg. But anyway, have a good night. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.